Hello, friend. I want to talk to you about something very special to me today. My planner. Oh, yeah. I really don't know what I would do without this in my life. Like, my whole life is in these pages. I am definitely a planning kind of person, and I like to have my calendar and my lists, especially my list of all the different things I want to get done each day. It helps me to stay organized and stay focused on my vision and stay on track towards my goals. A lot of you have asked me what kind of planner I personally use, and I am currently using a vision planner from Bloom Daily Planners. This is my third year getting one of these, because so far it's been my favorite. Just with how, like, the kind of pages that they have in here, how it's organized, it's really beautifully laid out. Yeah, and so I thought instead of just telling you that I would show you. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of these pages and tell you a little bit about how I personally use them. So enjoy. So here's my 2019 Vision Planner from Bloom Daily Planners. It's got a nice hard cover. It's nice and sturdy. You can write down your mission statement in the front page. And it shows you how to use the various pages. There's a 2019 and 2020 yearly view. Here's where the magic starts. There's a section where you can write down 5 of your goals for this year, things to look forward to, new things I'd like to try, books I'd like to read, places to visit this year, things to improve upon, and things to be grateful for. And here's where you can create a vision board for your year. Now, I confess, I somehow, so this is my third year using a vision planner, and somehow I didn't complete this in both of my past 2 planners because I, jumped right in January and forgot to come back to it. So I'm going to work on this right now.
Way as I go, keeping the big top low, just continuing to play out of this whole show. All the twists and the turns that on this whole road still get me just as confused as the next guy. And I don't expect to grow wings or do extraordinary things on my own. Apart from with you with me, I'm ready to see what kind of life chances there can be. Oh, I'm ready to see what chances tomorrow might bring.
I have these packs of vision words. Back in September 2017 is when I relaunched my blog under the new domain name therealanna.com, and I had this epic month-long relaunch party with all kinds of giveaways, and I got to partner with Vision Words to give away some of their products. They're a really neat company. Their tagline is "Statements that stick." They have these packs of 50 sticky notes with visual affirmations on them, and I love to stick these around my apartment, have little reminders and positive affirmations throughout my day. You just peel one off and stick it wherever you want. It's pretty fantastic. I highly recommend them, and I'll leave a link in the description below for you. I'm going to use one of these from my success pack for my vision board. Yay! Okay. Woot, woot. Hopefully that's dry before I flip this page. Okay. Let's keep going. So these are 2 new pages that weren't in the 2018 Vision Planner. 2019, the year of more of this and less of this. Huh, that's neat. I'm going to add in more intentionality and focus and less distractions. Because I don't know about you, but I want a lot less of mindless scrolling on social media, less bouncing from one thing to the next. I want to make sure that I am being more intentional about my time and where I'm putting my focus. And it looks like they have a new goal tracking sheet in here. This is really cool. It looks like you can write down a main goal for this year. And it says underneath here, pro tip, good goals are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Hey, I just talked about that in my last video. Their example is work out more versus attend 2 gym classes per week over the next 3 months. And then they have these nice little sections laid out to help you reach your goal, so it helps you get prepared for it. It's asking, what's your inspiration for it? Why is it important to you? How will it improve your life? And then listing out reasons why you are 100% capable of achieving this goal for yourself. And the next is planning your attack, your game plan. What will you do to course correct if you get off track? And then what are your specific steps? Making sure you're putting in check-ins to help hold you accountable. Who can you share this goal with to be an accountability partner for yourself? And then at the bottom it says, I am making a commitment to myself to complete this goal by blank, and I can do it. And then it says signed, and then you can sign your name. And then it says, like this sample goal tracking sheet, print unlimited additional free copies at bloomplanners.com. I like that, Bloom Daily Planners. Thanks for including that. Reasons for a party in 2019. It just lists some of the major holidays. You can write down your bucket list for the year. And this is also new. This wasn't in the 2018 planner, but there's a space where you can write out your weekly schedule. Looks like you can print out more at bloomplanners.com. I already actually just, before I got this in the mail, I just made my own where I color blocked it. I just got this from worksheetworks.com. You can choose out, I crossed it out because I'm using this just as a template, but you can choose a certain date to a certain date, and when you want it to start and when you want it to end, and the increments that you want it broken up. And so I like color coding things. And so I already made this for myself to start out, but once I start testing this out and seeing if I need to make any adjustments, I'm totally going to use this one right here. That's my planner. You can write down names and addresses and birthdays and notes. There's a section for notes. This is also new too, I think, where you can write down your website logins to keep track of your passwords. So at the beginning of each of these different months, there's a monthly vision page where you can plan out your goals for that specific month and all these different categories: personal growth, relationships, health and fitness, fun and adventure, family and home, finances, work, school, and an extra spot for whatever you want. This is also new. They didn't have these in here before. There used to be another sheet here, but they have these pretty little quote things in between each month. I like that. And here's where you have an overview of your month, and there's a spot for notes, and they have a challenge for each month. I've done some of them. I haven't done very many of them because I already have so I already strategically have planned out my goals for each month, and so I don't want to just throw one in for the sake of doing it. But if you take a look at that and think that's something that you want to work on for that month, it's a great it's a great inspiration for some goals to set. And this is what each week page looks like. You have Monday through Sunday, and you have this little section over here for notes and goals. I mean, I sometimes use that for my notes and goals, but I will often put my week tasks over here. You know, if there's certain tasks that I know don't specifically have to get done on a certain day, then I'll put it over here to make sure I remember to do it at some point during this week. There's a spot for a weekly focus. You can either use it to break up your goals, you know, from your monthly goals, break it down for what your focus is for that week, or perhaps you want to add in a certain little vision for that week, you know, whatever you want to do. For this week, my focus is transition, because I just got back home from spending a whole week with my family for Christmas. And, you know, I've like I showed you before, I made this schedule for myself, and so I am just going to ease my way into it, you know, trying to get up a little bit earlier each day, so that by the end of this week, I will be fully into my new time-blocked schedule. Down here, there's extra boxes, so you can put whatever you want. They have some ideas, like maybe meal planning, exercises, inspiration, notes, memories, ideas, gratitude. And then there's little glasses of water at the bottom of each day to keep track of how much water you're drinking throughout the day, and make sure that you're getting in enough water, because that's really important. And then you have a little inspirational or motivational quote at the top of each week page. I love that. They've got a neat little pocket in the back for you to put things in. And on this very last page, it's 2019 highlights. It says, what were some of your most memorable moments from 2019 in each of these categories? This was my planner from last year, my 2018 vision planner, and I had a lot of fun last week looking through it and filling out that 2018 highlights page. It was a lot of fun to be able to reminisce over my year and all the fun things I did and some of the major goals I accomplished, and I just think that's so important to make sure that we're not just breezing through life, but taking the time to remember the good things, remember, you know, the bad things that we've overcome. And so if you haven't taken time to do that yet, I encourage you just to reflect on your year. Some of my 2018 highlights, I was in two friends' weddings as a bridesmaid, and I also sang in my brother's wedding. I had my art in an art show and auction for the very first time. I donated it to the Stray Rescue of St. Louis, and so it was in their fundraising event, and that was a lot of fun. I got to do some fun art commissions this year. I got my first freelance editing gig. I also had a really fun writing commission at the beginning of 2018. I also went to Disney World for the very first time. Oh, like childhood dream. I've been waiting my whole life. And so in February, I got to go with my family, and that was a lot of fun. And yeah, there's a lot of other things, but those are just a few. I really like that they include that there at the end. So you don't just end your year, but you take some time to reflect before moving on. When I forgot to mention that when I ordered this, I got a free sample of stickers. You can also find these on their website. But look at these are so cute. My birthday. And it also came with this little bookmark. It's a magnetic bookmark. And I think I'm probably going to be using this either to keep open this page, or I might do something like this, where if this is the week that I'm on and I want to keep track of my monthly goals, I just do a little something like that so I can easily flip back and forth between those pages. So there you have it. The Bloom Daily Planners 2019 Vision Planner. So check out their website, bloomplanners.com. They have a lot of other kinds of planners there as well, you know, from wedding planners to school planners and teacher planners, and a lot of different kinds of accessories and other office supplies. And they're constantly adding new things, so check them out. I think they have a coupon if you subscribe to their email list. And I've also noticed that in the couple years past, they typically do a really good sale for their 2019 planners after we've already started 2019. So, you know, since we're already in January, make sure to be on the lookout for that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped to give you a good look into the Vision Planner from Bloom Daily Planners. If it was helpful to you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to learn more tips for goal success and personal growth, and comment below with what you've been doing to plan for your 2019. Until next time, keep it real, guys.